Class 6. How are you all? Today we are going to begin next chapter, chapter number 2. The name of chapter 2 is Components of Food. Components of Food. So, as you know that we eat different food at different time of interval. In the morning, during breakfast, we eat different food like we take milk, coffee, tea, bread, and during the lunch we eat chapati, vegetables, green vegetables, curd. So we eat different kind of food in a day. So we are eating different kind of meal. So what is the meaning of meal? A meal is an eating occasion that take place at a certain time. Meal is an eating occasion that take place at a certain time. Yes. Whatever you are eating at certain time, whatever you are eating at certain time, that is actually a meal. Okay. So we eat different kind of meal. We eat mainly 3 meal. In the morning we eat breakfast, then we eat lunch, and at last at night we eat dinner. So there are mainly 3 meal: lunch, breakfast, dinner. Okay. The famous meal of Rajasthan is dal bati churma. You already know about it. Okay. So there are different kind of food we eat every day. Now the question is, why do we eat food? Why do we eat food? Let's understand. Why do we eat food? We eat food because food provides energy. Food helps to grow our body. It repair the body. It maintain the different kind of functions of body, like digestion, excretion. So these functions are maintained by food. Okay. Now let's talk about common food of different states. Common food of different states. As I told you that which is the famous food of Rajasthan, dal bati churma. Now, which is the famous food of Punjab? The famous food of Punjab is makke ki roti and sarson da saag. Makke ki roti and sarson da saag. Chapati of maize and vegetable of mustard. Okay. Bihar. Which food is famous in Bihar? Litti choka. Yes, litti choka is famous in Bihar. As you can see in the picture, litti choka and the picture of sarson da saag. Okay. So these are 2 famous food. In Bihar, litti choka is famous. In Punjab, makke ki roti and sarson da saag. Understood? Now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, which is the famous food of Gujarat? Dhokla and thepla. Yes, dhokla and thepla are famous food of Gujarat. Dhokla is which is well known snack. It is actually eaten as a snack. Thepla is a flat bread made of fresh fenugreek leaves and flour. Yeah, it is made of fenugreek leaves and flour. As you can see in the picture, first picture of thepla, just like chapati, and Second picture, as you can see, dokla, and you might have eaten dokla at home. Your mother knows how to make it. Okay, so these are two famous food, thepla and dokla. Understood? Do you know which is the famous food of Maharashtra? No? Let's talk about it. Okay, kids. Which is the famous food of Maharashtra? Which is the famous food of Uttarakhand? Do you know which is the famous food of Maharashtra? Which is the famous food of Uttarakhand? Yes, as you can see the picture, there are two pictures. Look the first picture. Yes. The famous food of Maharashtra is misal pav. Yes. The famous food of Maharashtra is misal pav. And what is famous in Uttarakhand? Kaful. Kaful is famous in Uttarakhand. Okay. So these are two famous food. Kaful is just like chutney. So in Maharashtra, misal pav is famous, and in Uttarakhand, kaful is famous. Okay. So at first, in the beginning, I told you which is the famous food of Rajasthan, dal bati churma. Which is the famous food of Punjab, makke ki roti, sarson da saag. Which is the famous food of Bihar, litti chokha. Which is the famous food of Gujarat, dokla and thepla. Which is the famous food of Maharashtra, misal pav. Which is the famous food of Uttarakhand, kaful. Different states have different famous food. Okay, these are the famous food of these states. Understood? Now let's move on the next point. Okay, kids, let's take a new topic, that is nutrient. Now we will study about nutrients. So as you know that we eat different kind of food, and food gives us energy, food help to build our body, it helps to grow it, food repair the body. So how is it possible? Because of nutrients. Yes, some components are present in food which provide energy and maintain the function of body. These are actually known as nutrients. Nutrients are actually chemical substance. Yes, these are actually chemical substance. So let's define nutrients. What are nutrients? Chemical substances which provide energy. Chemical substances which provide energy. Yes, chemical substances which provide energy and maintain the function of the body. Yes, they maintain the function of the body. They provide energy and they maintain the function of body. These chemical substances are known as nutrients. Yes. So there are 5 main nutrients. There are 5 main nutrients: carbohydrate, fat, protein, vitamins and minerals. Yes, these are 5 main nutrients: carbohydrates, fat, proteins, vitamins, minerals. Okay. Apart from these nutrients, we need 2 more nutrients. Actually, they are not nutrient. They are not nutrient, but they are the important part of our diet. They are the important part of our food. They are the essential component of food. First is dietary fiber, second is water. Okay, dietary fiber and water. Understood? So what are nutrients? Chemical substances which provide energy and maintain the function of body. Yes, they maintain digestion process, they maintain excretion process. Okay, and they give us energy so we can do work, we keeps active whole day because of nutrients. If nutrients are not present in your food, in your lunch, in your meal, then you may suffer from disease, you will feel weakness. So nutrients are important part of our food. Understood? Now let's move on the next point. So kids, as I told you that there are 5 main nutrients: carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals. Remember that carbohydrate, fat and protein, they are major nutrients. Yes, they are major nutrients. We need these nutrients in large quantity. We need these nutrients in large quantity. Okay. And vitamin and mineral, they are micronutrients. We need in small quantity. So all food contains nutrients. All food contains nutrients. But remember that in one food all the nutrients are not present. In one food all the nutrients are not present. Different food contains different nutrients. Yes, different food contains different nutrients. Yes. For example, if I talk about egg, egg contains protein. Yes. Egg contains fat. Egg has vitamin D. But it does not contain all nutrients. Honeybee. Honeybee gives honey. Honey contains sugar, natural sugar, which provides carbohydrate. Bread. Bread provides carbohydrate. So bread has not all the nutrients. Bread has not all the nutrients. So we can say that different food contains different nutrients. Understood? Now we will talk about all nutrients. We will study about all nutrients. Okay? Let's move on the next point. Okay kids, first major nutrient is carbohydrate. So at first we will study about carbohydrate. So what is carbohydrate? Carbohydrate is energy giving food. Yes, carbohydrate is also known as energy giving food because it provides energy. It provides energy to do our work. So there are two types of carbohydrate. First is simple carbohydrate, second is complex carbohydrate. Sugar. Sugar is a simple carbohydrate that we get from sugar cane. That we get from sugar cane. And honey also contains sugar, natural sugar. So sugar is a simple carbohydrate. There are two complex carbohydrates, starch and fiber. Yes, starch and fiber both are complex form of carbohydrate. So remember there are two type of carbohydrates, simple and complex, and sugar is a simple kind of carbohydrate and starch and fiber two kind of complex carbohydrate. Okay. Fiber may be soluble or insoluble. Fiber may be insoluble or soluble, but you no need to go in depth. It's enough knowledge for you. Okay? Because if we will divide sugar, sugar can be monosaccharide, disaccharide, and disaccharide means glucose. So there are many forms of carbohydrate, but you need to remember only there are two type of carbohydrate, simple, complex. Sugar is simple type of carbohydrate and starch and fiber are complex carbohydrate. Understood? Now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, now let's talk about different sources of carbohydrate. So as I told you, carbohydrates are energy giving food. So there are different sources of carbohydrate. As you can see, first source of carbohydrate, can you see the picture of rice? Yes, rice is a source of carbohydrate. It means rice provide energy. Okay. Next, bread. Bread is also a source of carbohydrate. Okay. Chapati. Yes, chapati, regularly we eat chapati in lunch and dinner. So because chapati provide lot of energy. Maize. Maize also provide carbohydrate. Corn, wheat, jawar, bajra, they also provide energy because they contain carbohydrate. Potatoes, yes, potato is the part of our daily life. We use potato in most of the vegetables, so potato also give us energy. Banana, yes, we should eat banana. Banana is fruit, it provides lot of energy, it contains carbohydrate. Millet, millet contains carbohydrate. So these are the sources of carbohydrate. These are the sources of carbohydrate. Source number 1, rice. Yes, rice gives carbohydrate. Source number 2, bread. Yes, bread provides carbohydrate. Source number 3, chapati. Source number 4, maize. Maize, wheat. Okay, they also provide energy. Next source number 5, potatoes. Source number 6, bananas. Millet, source number 7, millet. So rice, bread, chapati, maize, potatoes, bananas, millet, wheat, jawar, bajra, they provide us mainly carbohydrate. And every day we should eat 40% carbohydrate. Yes, 40% of our diet should be carbohydrate. Okay, understood? Now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, as I told you in the beginning that there are two forms of carbohydrate. First is simple, second is complex. Sugar is a simple form of carbohydrate and starch is complex form and fiber is also complex form. So if I ask you a question, how can you say that potato contains carbohydrate, potato has starch? Potato has starch. How can I say? We can prove it by just a easy test. We can prove it by just a easy test. This test will prove that potato contains starch. Okay, means carbohydrate food contains starch. Okay, you need to do just take a potato and peel the potato first, peel it off. Then you need to take a solution which is nothing else but iodine solution. Take iodine solution and put 2 or 3 drops of iodine solution on peeled potato. Put 2 or 3 drops of iodine solution on potato. You will see that it turns blue black. Yes, the color of iodine solution turns blue black, which shows that potato contains starch. Blue black color shows the presentation of starch. when you put iodine solution, what is the color of iodine solution? The color of iodine solution is orangey brown. Yes, orange brown color. When you put this orange brown color solution on potato, then this orange brown color solution change into blue black. Change into blue black. So blue black color shows the presentation of star. So step number 1, take a potato. Step number 2, peel it off. Step number 2, put 2 or 3 drop of iodine solution, which is orange brown. It will turn into blue black. Blue black shows presentation of starch. Okay, understood? Now let's move on the next food. Okay kids, next nutrient is fat. Yes, fats provide us energy. Yes, fat is also known as energy giving food, but remember, fat gives more energy than carbohydrate. Yes, fat provides more energy in comparison to carbohydrate. Yes, there are different sources of fat. Animal sources and vegetable sources means plant sources. So fat we get from source of animal and plant. So which are the animal source of fat? Animal source of fat: ghee, butter, fat of meat, fish, oil. These are animal source which provide fat, and fat provide us energy. Fat is energy giving food. Ghee, butter, oil, fish oil, fat of meat. Meat also contain fat. It also contain fat. Okay, chicken contains fat. Ghee, butter, okay, oil. Next, plant source like groundnut. Plant give us groundnut oil. Groundnut oil contains fat. Oil contains fat. Remember kids, oil contains fat. Oil contains fat. Mustard plant. Mustard plant give us mustard oil. Mustard plant give us mustard oil, and mustard oil contains fat. Mustard oil is the source of fat. Cotton seed also contain fat. Yes. Nut oil, coconut oil. Yes, coconut plant gives coconut fruit, and it is coconut seed actually, which provide coconut oil, and coconut oil contains fat. So these are the different plant sources, vegetable sources you can say: groundnut oil, mustard oil, coconut oil, nut oil, ginger oil. Yes, ginger oil also contain fat. An animal source: ghee, butter, meat, fish oil. Okay, understood? Now let's move on the next point. Dear kids, as I told you, there are two sources of fat: plant source and animal source. Animal source is ghee, butter, meat, fish oil, and plant source is groundnut oil, sunflower oil, mustard oil, coconut oil. But if I ask you, how can you say that oil contains fat? How can we prove that oil contains fat? So we can easily prove it. We can do a paper test for it. You just need to take a plain paper and smear some fat onto piece of plain paper. Smear, SMEAR, smear. Or you can say put some fat, you can put oil. Okay, then hold the paper up to the light or window. Hold the paper up to the light or window. So the light will pass through it. Okay? Light will pass through it. Look, after few seconds, if a greasy spot remains after paper dry, when the paper dries, if greasy spot remain on it, it shows the presentation of fat. Yes, it shows the presentation of fat. Always leaves spot. Fat always leave greasy spot on plain paper. If you put ghee on a plain paper, then it will leave a spot, greasy spot, brown color spot. Okay, so it is the paper test for fat. I hope you understood. Now let's move on the next point. So kids, next nutrient is protein. First was carbohydrate, second fat. Carbohydrate and fat both are energy giving food. Next is bodybuilding food. Yes, protein. Protein is also known as bodybuilding food. Why do we call it bodybuilding food? Because it performs certain function. So there are few functions of which are done by protein. Function number 1, our body uses protein to build and repair tissue. Yes, our body use protein to build tissue, to build our body and to repair the tissue. Yes, our body use protein to build and repair tissue. Tissue means group of cell. Okay, means protein repair the cells, means protein repair the tissue. Tissue means group of cells and nothing else. Okay, and protein build the tissues, protein build our body. Okay, function number 2, protein is required to make enzymes, hormones and other body chemicals. Yes, protein makes enzymes and hormones. Enzymes and hormones are actually chemical. Enzymes help to break down our food. Enzymes and hormones help to digest the food. Enzymes and helps to digest the food. So function number 1, our body needs protein, uses protein to build and repair tissue. Function number 2, protein is required to make enzymes, hormones and other body chemicals. Protein is required to make enzymes, hormones and other body chemicals. Okay, function number 3, protein is an important building block of bones. Yes, it helps to build bones and muscles, cartilage, skin, blood. Yes, it helps to build bones, muscles, skin, blood. So we can say protein is important building block of bones, muscles, skin, blood, cartilage. Understood? So function number 1, our body uses protein to build and repair tissue. Function number 2, protein is required to make enzymes, hormones and other body chemicals. Function number 3, protein is an important building block of body, muscles, bones, cartilage, skin and blood. Understood? Now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, now let's talk about the sources of protein. Yes, there are two sources of protein, plant source and animal source, because fat also has two sources, plant source and animal source. In the same way protein has two sources, plant source and animal source. So at first let's talk about the different kind of plant sources, because different different parts of plant provide protein. For example, peas. As you can see the picture of peas provide protein. Okay, gram, you can see the picture of gram in the middle picture. Gram provide proteins. Moong, you can see the last picture of moong. Moong provide proteins. So peas, gram and moong, they provide us protein. Yes, they help to build our body. They help to build and repair tissue. They make enzymes and hormones. Other protein sources are soya bean, tur dal and beans. Soya bean, tur dal, beans. They are the sources of protein. So we eat different kind of peas, cowpeas, chickpeas. These are the sources of protein. Okay, so they provide us protein. They build and repair tissue. They make enzymes and hormones, and they help to build bones, muscles, skin, blood. Okay, understood? Now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, now let's talk about the different animal source of protein. So as we know that which are the plant source: peas, gram, moong, soya bean, tur dal, beans, chickpeas, cowpeas. These are the plant source of protein. Now let's talk about the animal source. You can see the picture. Look the picture and tell me which are the source of protein. What you can see? As you can see, egg. Can you see the picture of egg? Yes, egg contains protein. Fish. As you can see the picture of fish. Fish contains protein. Can you see the picture of meat? Yes. Sorry. Meat provides protein, and you can see the picture of paneer. Paneer also gives us protein. So these are the main source. These are the main animal source of protein: fish, egg, meat, milk, paneer. Yes, fish, egg, meat, milk and paneer. These are the main sources of protein. They help to build our body. They help to build and repair tissue. They make enzymes and hormones, and they are the building block of bones, muscles, cartilage, skin, blood. Okay, understood? Now let's move on the next point. So kids, as we know that milk has protein. But how can I say? What is the proof? How can I say? What is the proof that milk has protein? How can I say? We can easily prove it by a simple experiment. You just need to take any protein contained food. Take a protein contained food. Okay, then add few drops of a solution. With solution, copper sulfate. Yes, dilute copper sulfate solution. You need to add few drops of dilute copper sulfate solution. Take any protein food. You have to take paste in paste form. Okay, add few drops of copper sulfate solution, then add the few drops of caustic soda. Caustic soda means hydroxide solution, dilute hydroxide solution. When you will add it, then purple color will appear. Yes, purple or violet color can appear. It shows that protein is present in that particular food. Yes, protein is present in that particular food. In the beginning, when we did the test of fat and carbohydrate, in the beginning we did the test for carbohydrate. We took a potato, we put the solution of iodine, and the color of orange brown iodine turns into blue black, which shows the presence of starch, which shows the presence of carbohydrate. Then we did the experiment with fat, paper test, simple paper test. Now it is the test for protein. You just need to take protein food, add copper sulfate, dilute copper sulfate solution, then add few drops of dilute sodium hydroxide, means caustic soda. The color will turn to purple. It shows the presence of protein. Okay, understood? Now let's move on the last point. Okay kids, it's time to ask question from you. So question number 1. Define nutrients and write the main types of nutrients. Define nutrients and write the main types of nutrients. So what are nutrients? Nutrients are chemical substances that provides energy. Yes, and maintain the function of body, maintain the body. Okay, so chemical substances which provide energy and maintain the function of body are known as nutrients. Okay, there are 5 main nutrients. There are 5 main nutrients. Nutrient number 1, carbohydrate. Nutrient number 2, fat. Nutrient number 3, protein. Carbohydrate, fat and protein, these are major nutrients. Other 2 remaining nutrients, vitamins and minerals. Yes, vitamin and minerals are micronutrients. Okay. Apart from these, there are 2 important components of food: dietary fiber and water. They are not actually considered as nutrient, but they are the part of our diet, balanced diet. Okay. Question number 2. Write the functions of protein. Write the functions of protein. Function number 1. What is the function number 1? Protein are used to build and repair the tissue. Function number 2. Protein help to make enzymes and hormones and other chemical substances. Protein help to make enzymes and hormones and other chemical substances. Enzymes and hormones are chemical substances which help in digestion. Hormones and enzymes are chemical substances which help in digestion. Okay, next function is protein actually work as building block of bones, cartilage, skin, blood. Okay, protein is actually a building block of bones, cartilage, skin, blood. It means protein help to build our bones, protein help to build our muscles, protein help to build cartilage, protein help to build skin and blood. Understood? Question number 3, last question. Give the examples of following nutrients. Give the examples of following nutrients. Carbohydrate. Okay. Which are the examples of carbohydrate? Bread, rice, banana, wheat, millet, maize. These are the main source of carbohydrate. Fat. We get fat from plants and animals. Yes, we get fat from plants and animals. So which are the sources of fat? Animal source: ghee, butter, fat of meat, fish oil. These are animal source. Vegetable: groundnut oil, coconut oil, mustard oil, nut oil, ginger oil. These are the vegetable source, or you can say plant source of fat. Okay. Protein: so we get protein from plants and animals. Which are the animal source? Egg, fish, meat, milk, paneer. And plant source: peas, gram, moong, soyabean, tur dal, beans. Okay, understood? Now in next class we will study about minerals, vitamins, different kind of disease. Okay, now we will meet in next class. Till then, goodbye.